Hi BookTube, Sarah here and welcome to my channel. Today I am coming to you with my July 2020 digital book haul. So you guys really seem to enjoy the book haul that I did for the books I bought in June digitally. So I thought I would continue doing it now. So throughout the month of July, as I purchased books, I added them to a list, and this is both ebook and I do have some audiobooks here as well. Now, I am going to say, you probably saw from the title, there are a lot of books I'm going to talk about. I bought more than 40. I'm pretty sure it's about 45. So this might be a little bit long. Grab yourself your beverage of choice. I have my coffee. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention really quick, or the other couple things really quickly, is the first one is I honestly do not know a lot about all these books. A lot of them I bought on a whim because they were cheap, or I was familiar with the author, or what have you. The other thing is more than half of these books, at least, are holiday themed books. There were some big Christmas in July type sales going on Harlequin and Mills and Boon, and so a lot of the holiday themed books were on sale in July, and I snatched them up like the greedy little person that I am because I love holiday books. So as I like to do, I have my laptop is sitting over here beside me, so I do have my list here, but I also have all the book covers, of course, on my tablet. So let's jump in and get started. So first of all, we have the books that I bought at full price. I do like to break these down so you guys can know where I purchased them from or how I got them. So these ones I bought at full price, and this one was a pre-order, and it's Secrets of a Playboy by Janice Maynard. I belong to a group on Goodreads that is the Desire Authors, and they often show their new books coming out, and I pre-ordered a bunch of them because I was really excited. So they've been kind of coming out, trickling in each month. So this was the one for the month of July. Again, a Desire novel. These are really great. This is book number 3 of the Men of Stone River series. The next one was, I blame this one over at Bree on Instagram at Falling for Romance. She posted this book that she bought it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I must have it. And it's called Love Delayed in Dublin by Moina, I think it's Moina Boyce. And this is a book in the Ticket to True Love series. So this is a series that takes place all over the world, like different locations. I'm assuming it's not a series you'd have to read in any kind of order, but just the fact that they're all kind of international destinations, I kind of really like that. And the cover looks super, super cute, so I decided to pick that one up. So thank you, Brie, for enabling me. Instagram is such an enabler when it comes to books, is it not? The next one, again, this was an Instagram one, and this is The Goodbye Guy by Natasha Moore. Looks super cute. Oh, and just so you guys know, every book will be listed in the description box below, so you can go ahead and click on it and read more about it if you want to. Now, this one is about a woman who has gotten a job on like HGTV as a interior decorator, and he owns or is a firefighter. It's something to do with a firehouse, but I don't think he's a firefighter because he wants to turn the firehouse into a bar, and she's the one who's going to do that, but she doesn't know that that's what her first gig is going to be on this HGTV type television show. So it sounds really, really good. I kind of really love the cover, and yeah, I'm super excited about this one. The next one is Her Second Chance Cowboy by Monica Lee, I believe. Sorry if you can hear the crunching beside me. Goran is having a little snack. This is real life, you guys. The cat. This is also the cat's room as much as it is my book room. But this one looks so gorgeous. Again, this is another one that I saw on Instagram, and it's a cowboy second chance romance, and I am all for it. So yay. Turn the laptop back on. The next one is, I also saw this one. I should have just said these are all the ones I found on Instagram. This is The Cowgirls Forever Love by Vivian Arend. This is book number 1 in the Coleman's of Heart Falls series. I love the dog. It looks like she plays the guitar. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. I am such a sucker for good covers. In all reality, you guys, like, let's be realistic. Yes, I will buy books just because I like the way it sounds, but a good cover draws me in every single time. And this one is a winner for sure. And next up, Saving Sandcastles by Meredith Summers. This is, I think, book 1 in the Lobster Bay series. It sounds like a small town romance, and it's set in a coastal community, which I love. Looked really pretty, really summery. Even though I paid quote-unquote full price for this one, I still think it was less than $2. So, you know, go and definitely check that out if you're interested. And the last one is, this one I blame Steph over at Steph's Romance Book Talk because she talked about this book and raved about how great it was. So I immediately went and bought a copy, and it's Hearts on Hold by Charish Reid. And it is a teacher-student relationship, which is normally not my thing. And I don't, you know, that whole dynamic, but I believe they're very close in age. I don't think it's like a huge age gap or anything like that. And it just sounded really cute. Takes place like in the fall on a university campus, and I'm all about the fall feelings right now. Bring on the cooler weather. And yeah, this one looks really, really cute. So the next batch of books, next 4 books I have, I bought from Mills & Boon in the UK, which is the UK Harlequin. It's Harlequin's subsidiary, I guess you want to call it, in the UK. And they had, and I didn't realize at the time because I bought these earlier in the month, they had these, is it 4 books that I bought? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books on for 99p, as my friends in the UK would say, or 99 cents to us in North America. And I didn't realize that I guess that they were part of the Christmas in July big sale that Harlequin and stuff were doing. So these are all Christmas titles. And the first one is Christmas Actually by Anna Adams, Anna J. Stewart, and Meredith Curtis. And it's a Harlequin heartwarming, and this is an anthology of 3 little stories. The heartwarming line, of course, is a sweet or clean romance line. So if you're looking for something to read for the sweet and clean section of the Summer Fling card or the category romance card, this book would absolutely work if you're interested in reading a Christmas book. Or if you're not, pick up something from the heartwarming line if you don't want anything too spicy. The next one is an anthology, and it is That Christmas Feeling by Debbie Macomber, Sherryl Woods, and Robyn Carr. Again, another not bind up. It is an anthology of 3 shorter stories, and I decided to grab this one. And then we have Kisses on Her Christmas List by Susan Meier. And this is, it says it's a vintage Charish. So I believe Charish in the UK is the Harlequin romance line here in North America. And vintage, I believe, signifies that it's an older work. But yeah, so I picked this one up because it looked really cute. The Rancher's Christmas Bride by Brenda Minton. This is Love Inspired, which is an inspirational romance. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Oh, I just love the holiday. Like, holiday books just make me so, so happy. I love them so much. And last one, talk about another gorgeous cover. This is Christmas at Cade Ranch by Karen Rock. And this is book number 1 in the Rocky Mountain Cowboys series. Look at that cover, you guys. It is so pretty. Oh, just so rustic and country. Like, I am, even though I live just outside of the city, truly, you know, I'm a country girl at heart, really. And yeah, that one is just gorgeous. So next up, we have a bunch of Kindle Daily Deals. So I don't know if you guys get the emails. I get the emails for the Kindle Deals that come out every day or whatever the deal happens to be for the day. And I got a bunch of them. So we got An Early Wake by Sheila Connolly. A little different from the romance I've been talking about, but this is a cozy mystery set, I believe, in Ireland. So yeah, this one looked really cute. And then I got another cozy mystery, Prologue to Murder by Lauren Elliott. I'm not too sure. This is a Beyond the Page bookstore mystery, book number 2. So yeah. And I believe the first one is part of the County Cork series or something. This one came up, and it looks so sweet, pun intended. This is Sweet Spot, an ice cream binge across America by Amy Ettinger, I believe. It's a nonfiction novel. It's about a woman who goes across the U.S. in search of like artisan ice cream and things like that. And, you know, I'm not a foodie per se, but I do love ice cream. So, you know, I've added this one to my, I have a shelf on Goodreads of nonfiction books that I haven't gotten to yet, like ones that are on my TBR. So when Nonfiction November comes up in a few months, I can pick from that list. And I'm hoping that this one might make the cut because it just sounds really, really good. And then I got another one from the County Cork series. This is actually the first one. We have Buried in a Bog, again by Sheila Connolly, another cozy mystery. They look just so cute, don't they? I just love a good cozy. And then into some romance. We have There Goes My Heart by Bella Andre. This is book number 2 in the, what's the series? The Maine Sullivans series. So she writes this Sullivan series, and I guess she has offshot series that take place in different locations. And this is the one that takes place in Maine, but it looks really, really cute. I think it was like 99 cents or something like that. The Perfect Escape by Susan Park. This one I have heard about, and I've heard mixed reviews about it. I looked on Goodreads and I believe it has like a 3.49 star rating, so like a 3.5 star rating. But it takes place in Alaska, so I do want to read it and give it a try. I try not to buy into the hype of a lot of things that I hear about, like, unless I hear, like, really bad things about a book, like it's got something really terrible in it. If it's just that people didn't like it for whatever reason, every reader is different. There are books that I really didn't like that other people thought were fantastic. So I'm always up for giving a book a chance, and this one was on sale, and I've heard a bunch about it, and it takes place in Alaska, so I said, why not? And then we have, oh yes, White Pines Summer, and this is by Sherryl Woods. This is actually a bind-up of 2 books of hers, 2 older works of hers, I believe from the special edition line. And it is Unexpected Mummy and The Cowgirl and the Unexpected Wedding are the 2 books that are contained within this volume. So that'll be great that I have a 2-in-1. I do love a good 2-in-1 novel. And then we have The Right Stripe by Alicia Rye. I bought her new one. It's got the bluey green cover on it about the girl who goes viral. Is that what it's called? Something viral? I cannot remember. Oh my gosh. But it's book 2 in the Modern Love series. This is book number 1. And I saw this one come up on sale and I thought, okay, now I've got books 1 and book 2. Now I can go ahead and read them. Not that it matters. I never read books in order anyway, in series order. So, you know, whatever. But I did pick it up for cheap. I saw this one and I've seen a couple people on Bookstagram and stuff talk about it. And it's The Trouble with Hating You by Sanjeen Patel, I believe is how you say her name. And this one was also 99 cents. And it just looked really, really cute. So I thought, why not? You know? I can never say no to a 99-cent book. I think all of us pretty much feel that way. So I'm just scrolling down here so I know what I'm doing. All right. Now there's a couple of freebies. Now I don't know if these are still going to be free or not, but definitely go and check it out if it sounds like something you'd be interested in. The first one was because I participated and co-hosted a Christmas in July readathon in July. We were talking about books and stuff like that, and this one was listed as being free. And it's Snowflakes and Sparks by Sophie Lee Robbins, and this is a book in the, it's book number 1 in the Old Pine Cove series. How cute is that cover? So yeah, it's just a little free romance. You know, why not, right? And the other freebie that I got, I saw this one on Instagram, and it's called Real Kind of Love by Sarah Ryder. And it's book 1 in the Books and Brews and series. Sorry, I can talk. So it's essentially a series that revolves around like a small town romance series, I'm guessing, that revolves around a bookstore that is also a brewery or a pub. Yes. Those things need to be combined because that would be super awesome. If you can have bookstores and coffee shops, why not bookstores and pubs? Why not? You know? Pick up a book and have a pint and enjoy yourself, you know? Like, so it sounded really good. Again, it was free, you know? Why the heck not? Okay, so now the next group of books I want to talk about is from a new website that I found called Chirp. And it's an audiobook company. Now, they have an app that you can download. I can honestly say right now that I have not listened to any of these books yet on audio, so I cannot say personally my thoughts on what their app is like for listening to audiobooks. But I saw this at the beginning of the month. I think it was through the BookBub emails that I get, and they talked about this new service. So essentially what it is it's just cheap audiobooks. And not cheap as in cheaply made, but they're on sale. So they have limited time deals often, you know, like this book will be on sale for 2 days, or this book will be on sale for a month. And, you know, they range in anywhere from price from 99 cents for a full-length audiobook up to about $4.99 or $5.99. And every day I get an email and you get to pick what categories you enjoy. And, you know, you can check it out. So I actually grabbed a bunch of them. This was more towards the beginning of the month. I keep getting the emails every day, and I've seen 1 or 2, but none that have really made me pull the trigger. And one of them that I really wanted was a Heather Graham, but I already have it. I've already read it, so I'm not going to go buy the audio for a book I've already got, even though it was only $2.99. So I just thought I'd mention it, that's what it is. It's called Chirp. In the description box below, this is, of course, not sponsored in any way. You guys know me. There is a link to Chirp below that if you use that link, you can get 20% off your first purchase. So you're not buying a membership. You're just buying individual titles, unlike Audible or anything at all like that. So you can try it out. You know, full disclosure, I think I get 20% off my next order if you guys use it. You know, like that's just the way it works. It's kind of a win-win on both our behalves. This isn't new. I've had that listed down there for a while now, but I just thought I would point it out to you guys in case you're interested in checking it out. So these are the bunch of books that I've picked up. So the first one is a cozy mystery, and it's called There's a Murder Afoot. And this is a Sherlock Holmes bookshop mystery. This is by Vicky Delaney. I know she's quite prolific within the cozy mystery community, and this one sounded really cute. And then I got The Duke of Daring by Darcy Burke. Of course, a great historical romance novel. That one looks delightful. I think the most I spent on any of these was like maybe $3.99 or something like that. Like, not bad at all for an audiobook. Again, I cannot talk on how their app works, and it's the only way that you can listen to the books are through their app. We have Brave the Heat by Sarah Humphreys. This is a firefighter romance. It's like, yes, please. I think this one was like 99 cents. I'm like, for an audiobook? Okay. And then this one. Okay. Cheryl Wood's Stealing Home. So this is now on Netflix. This is the Magnolia series on Netflix. Now, this is one of the first audiobooks I ever bought on Audible. And I listened to it back when I started my Audible membership in 2014. So like, what, 6 years ago? And I got thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'd really like to restart the series. It's been like 6 years since I've read this one. I'd like to reread this one, and I will continue on with the series. And I'm like, oh, I have it on audio. And I went on Audible, and it was gone. I no longer have it in my library. And I went and looked, and there is a new, like, cover. I don't know whether they redid the audiobook, re-recorded the audiobook, but they deleted my old one that I paid a credit for. So I'm a little annoyed at that. Like, yes, it's been 6 years, but I bought that audiobook. Like, that's the one thing I do not like about digital media, is that stuff can just disappear on you, and it really annoyed me. And so I saw this one come up for, I think it was like $1.99 or $2.99. And so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. So now I've got another copy of it, which makes me happy. And then another cozy mystery, Flipped for Murder. This is by Maddie Day. It's the first in a new series. I'm not too sure exactly what the series is. Hold on, let me double check here. Flipped for Murder in the Country Store Mystery Series. Now, I believe I have a later book in this series from NetGalley to read that is coming out in like September or October. And I believe it's holiday themed. So this one sounds really cute. Looks adorable. Again, it was cheap, a cheap audiobook. Why not? So the last batch of books here that I have to share with you guys, I'm just going to close this down because I don't need it anymore, are the Christmas in July books from Harlequin. So I talked a little bit about the Mills and Boon ones, and I didn't realize that they were even doing this until much later in the month. And I saw that essentially what they were doing is they had a North Pole library, I think that they were calling it, and it was on the Harlequin website, but it was also, it extended, I believe, to like Kindle or like Amazon, to Kobo, to Barnes & Noble Digital, like wherever you could buy ebooks is where all these books were on sale. So if this book was on sale on the Harlequin website, it was on sale across the board. And again, ebooks only. And they had I think it was close to around 100 books, holiday themed books on sale for $1.99 each. So I was joking to my husband, it was actually on our wedding anniversary a couple weeks ago on the 24th of July. And it was our 10-year. I jokingly said to him, I'm like, oh, you know, we didn't really do anything for our anniversary. I mean, we went out for dinner, but, you know, we really didn't exchange gifts or anything like that. We had gone out that day, and I think he had bought something for himself or whatever. And he looked at me and he's like, go buy some ebooks. Essentially, leave me alone and go and buy some ebooks. So I bought a bunch of ebooks from the sale because I thought for $1.99 each, I couldn't pass that up. So there are a bunch of them. This is like the bulk of the book haul. The first one. Oh yeah, and the thing about these, the majority that you're going to see are love-inspired or love-inspired suspense, which again are the faith-based fiction. And that kind of just goes, you know, to show that, or, you know, it just kind of makes sense because they are holiday themed, that there's going to be a lot more of them within that faith-based series as opposed to the regular lines. But there are some from the regular lines in here too. So the first one I got was Holiday Defenders by Debbie Ginsey, Susan Sleeman, and Jodie Bailey. This is a love-inspired suspense, and it looks like a military romance because he's in his fatigues. So yeah, that one looks good. And then I got a Beverly Jenkins. I was so happy to see this one on the list. It's I'll Be Home for Christmas again by Beverly Jenkins. I believe this is a short story, and I believe it was contained within like another novel at some point, but it's now been republished on its own. So yay, that one looks fantastic. Another love inspired. This is Sugar Plum Homecoming by Linda Goodnight. She writes really cute, like her books are adorable, and these covers are just, they're just delightful, absolutely delightful. Another love inspired suspense, Murder Under the Mistletoe by Terry Reid. Looks really good. We have an intrigue novel, which is another romantic suspense. This is Christmas Conspiracy by Robyn Perini. Now, looking at the cover, I would not assume that that's a holiday-themed story, except for the title. Nothing looks Christmassy at all about that, but that's okay. We'll give it a try and see what we think. A lot of Amish ones in here too, you guys. Excuse me, another love-inspired suspense, or a love-inspired novel. We have Amish Christmas Twins by Patricia Davids. She writes a lot of Amish romance outside of, like, she writes it within the love-inspired series or line, but also outside of the line, standalone or other series works. She's really good at the Amish stuff. Another love-inspired suspense, we have Shielding His Christmas Witness by Laura Scott. That one looks a little bit more Christmassy. Christmas tree, Christmas pine up there. She's pregnant. I'm intrigued. Another love-inspired novel. I told you guys there was a lot of the faith-based ones in this. We have Doctor to the Rescue by Sherryl Watt. Again, a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Just so super, super cute. They just give you that warm, fuzzy feeling. Do you know what I mean? Another love-inspired, The Cowboy's Christmas Courtship by Brenda Minton. How beautiful is that front porch? It's so holiday and so Christmassy. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm pretty sure she's wearing Uggs. Yeah, she's wearing Uggs. Good for her. Another Amish. Love Inspired, Her Amish Christmas Choice by Leah Bale. Very, very pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Another Love Inspired. An Amish Holiday Wedding by Carrie Light. A covered bridge in the back. I know this is not a lot of your tastes with the whole Amish, but I really like them. You know, I don't like to refer to it as this, but it is in a way a palate cleanse. They're so light and so sweet. And, you know, I'm not saying simplistic in a bad way, but they're a nice, easy read, and they're so enjoyable, and you're always going to get a happy ending. So, you know. Next up, another Love Inspired. We have The Cowboy's Christmas Baby by Carolyn Arson. Very, very cute. The cowboy and the baby. Another Intrigue by the great B.J. Daniels. We have Classified Christmas. Again, not exactly a Christmassy cover, but we're going to go with it. You know, we'll go with it. A Harlequin Romance. Again, not a Christmassy cover, so I'm interested. Her Christmas Pregnancy Surprise by Jennifer Fay. The adorable pooch on that cover. That's so cute. I think this one came out last year. Another love-inspired suspense novel. We have Christmas Conspiracy by Susan Sleeman. Guy and a baby. I'm not a parent, so, I can't really say anything, but shouldn't that baby be wearing a hat? Looks awfully cold out. Or at least put the kid's hood up or something. Another love-inspired suspense, Cold Case Christmas, and this is by Jessica R. Patch. I have read her before, and I really like her work, so I'm looking forward to this one. And the last one, a Harlequin Special Edition. It Started at Christmas by Joe McNally. I really like Joe McNally's writing, and when I saw this one was part of the sale, I had meant to pick it up last year when it was released, and now I finally got a chance to at $1.99, so yay. So, longer video, you guys. I do apologize, and I also apologize that I didn't know a ton about all of these books. But again, they will all be listed in the description box below, so go ahead, check them out, see what you think. I don't think, especially the ones from Harlequin, the Christmas ones, are probably not on sale anymore, but definitely something to look into in case you're interested. And yeah, until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.